Nigeria, Muslims murder 50 Christians, abduct 100 more, burn down church, houses, stores. March 30, 2022. The world yawns. This kind of story doesn't fit the establishment media narrative, in which Muslims are always and in every case victims, so it will get no traction. Why identify the perpetrators as Muslims rather than as militants or insurgents? Because it was their Islamic faith that led them to do this. Their attacks are inspired by their desire to forcefully take over Christians' lands and impose Islam. If they had a different motivation, another signifier would be appropriate. Terrorists kill 50 Christians and abduct 100, including priest. Morning Star News, March 28, 2022. Abuja, Nigeria, Morning Star News. Fulani herdsmen on Thursday, March 24, killed an estimated 50 Christians and abducted a Catholic priest in attacks on communities in an area of Kaduna State, Nigeria, area sources said. In late-night attacks on 10 predominantly Christian communities of Gawa County, herdsmen and others also took about 100 people captive and burned down a church building, area residents said. They also burned houses, stores and killed animals, resident Yuhu Musa told Morning Star News by text message. These attacks continued and lasted up to the morning of Friday, March 25. They didn't allow even the dead bodies to be buried, as they shot at mourners and those who returned to the villages to conduct funerals for those killed. Women and children were among those killed, Musa said. The burned church building was located in Zagotama village, and the assailants also raided the villages of Ugiwar Kaya Fatika, Berbari, Dilalai, Ugiwar Bako, Gida Al-Haji Kadi, Kardaya and Durrami, he said. Gawa local government area of Kaduna State is bleeding, Musa said. Samuel Aruwa, Commissioner in Kaduna State's Ministry of Internal Security and Home Affairs, said initial reports showed the assailants had attacked the villages of Dilalai, Berbari, Doka Al-Haji Yayu, Durrami, Kaya and Fatika. The Catholic priest, the revelation. Felix Fitso Zakari of St. Anne's Catholic Church, was taken away at gunpoint from Zagotama village along with others, 4 area residents said. The residents and a spokesman for the Catholic Diocese of Zaria requested prayer for the abducted priest. Among other villagers, Julius Agbedo, a member of the Catholic Church, said, "Please kindly pray for the safe release of Revelation." Father Felix Fitso Zakari, a priest of St. Anne's Catholic Church, Zagotama, under the Catholic Diocese of Zaria, who was kidnapped after armed herdsmen and terrorists attacked Zagotama. Another area resident, Muzu Gogi, lamented the government's failure to protect villagers against such attacks, which have become commonplace in Kaduna State. "Pray for us to survive these attacks by herdsmen and bandits," Gogi said. These herdsmen and bandits attacked several villages in Gawa local government area and killed more than 50 persons. The government is aware about the killings and destructions by these Fulani terrorists and armed bandits but is unable to protect the people. Killings in Kaduna State. In Kaduna State, Fulani herdsmen early Wednesday, March 23, killed 3 Christians, following the slaughter of more than 20 people in predominantly Christian areas of the state earlier in the month, sources said. Residents of predominantly Christian Yalai village, in Katsiala County, said the Fulani attacked at about 2 a.m. and also wounded a dozen people, forcing many to flee their homes. The Fulani, who had guns and weapons like machetes, attacked Christians in one of our villages, Yoyo community in Katsiala local government area, Comfort Aguila told Morning Star News in a text message. They killed 3 members of the community, and many were forced to flee the village. Christian leaders in Nigeria have said they believe herdsmen attacks on Christian communities in Nigeria's Middle Belt are inspired by their desire to forcefully take over Christians' lands and impose Islam, as desertification has made it difficult for them to sustain their herds. Nigeria led the world in Christians killed for their faith last year, October 1, 2020 to September 30, 2021, at 4,650, up from 3,530 the previous year, according to Open Doors' 2022 World Watch List report. The number of kidnapped Christians was also highest in Nigeria, at more than 2,500, up from 990 the previous year, according to the WWL report. Nigeria trailed only China in the number of churches attacked, with 470 cases, according to the report. In the 2022 World Watch list of the countries where it is most difficult to be a Christian, Nigeria jumped to 7th place, its highest ranking ever, from No. 9 the previous year.